So let's see. Good morning. Let me see. Sound is on. My mic should work. Okay, so if you can hear and see me and you are in Zoom, please do me a favor. Just write into the comments. I see that there are already 2 people in there that this is all working. I will just connect us also to Facebook so that we are also live on Facebook and more people can attend this workshop here. So I hope you all had a nice weekend. So mine was relaxing, spent lots of times with friends. So that was really, really nice. Heard something from my stepson. He is in New Zealand and studying accounting. He's absolutely enjoying it. And so what do we do today is how to start your hair extension and wig business. Okay, go live on Facebook. So it always takes a little bit. You can hear I'm still not able to get rid of the cold here. I don't know what's happening here this year. So I will need in between to have some coffee. Okay, so I am here on Funding Connection. Let me quickly see that it's working here. There's definitely a live video. That is already good news. So the connection is working. I can see myself having there. Okay. Yeah, great. And sound is working. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Good morning, everybody. I hope you also had an absolutely amazing weekend, like I did. Nothing nothing exciting, just a little bit relaxing, but that was really what I needed in any case. And so what do we do today is, today I'm sure you know by now that we are busy here writing different books for different industries, just to be to see, like I said, we are always thinking about how we can help you, how we can assist you best so that you can, number one, choose the best business for you, but also if you have chosen, then have already good information about the industry and that you can make an informed decision if this is really something what you want to do. And if you decide this is something what you want to do, to give you the first steps into the right direction. So this time we published now the book about how to start your hair extension and wig business. And you can start it at different levels. Number one is, of course, you can be on the retail side, as that's really when you go out and then sell it to customers as a hairdresser, maybe even. And before that, there are the wholesalers. They buy in bulk and then distribute in their area for different saloons or retailers. And then there is also the manufacturer who is then really manufacturing wigs and then are selling usually to wholesaler or maybe even directly to the hairdressers. So what we have done here now is, let me quickly open my book so that I can tell you what we have compiled here in this book. And okay, if you have any questions, I'm not too sure if you have been here already and watching one of my webinars or not, just type your questions. If you are on Facebook in comments, if you are on Zoom, you just need to click the mouse, scroll down there, then there are a couple of buttons where you then can see chat or questions, and then you can type your questions in there and I will definitely answer them. Okay, so what we are, you know what I do is, I love my Zoom. I will just share. Let me see this video. So now you can see this is here the, let me see here, how to start your hair extension and wig business as a manufacturer or retailer. And this is here what is covered. Number one is about the product description, the different human hair products, the different synthetic hair products. Then we also talk about operations, manufacturing process, locations, and the location is usually also determining your distribution channels. So if you do that online, physical retail, if you do that through fitting and displays, or if you really think about manufacturing and then think about what location is really the best location for you. We did some nice research also for you and found suppliers of hair. Most of them are in China, and then you can decide if you only want to have these. Okay, so now I'm not the clip-ons. I've never ever really used hair extension, but some of my ladies here in the office, so we definitely also use their expertise. And others are just sewn on double stitches is the best. That's what I know already for sure. And then you can stitches on the fabric, what is on what you can put on your head. But it's all nicely explained. We have the different suppliers, there are email addresses and contact details in there. So we looked and found some great suppliers for you. We also checked out what competitors are here available in South Africa as a retail competition, but also the global manufacturers, what is available there. And then we did some research regarding pricing. So of course, there's, like always, if you do the little bit more cheaper ones, your profit margin is small, but you're usually able to sell more units. Or you decide you go to the high price products. It is human hair, and then there are also different gradings in human hair. They are more expensive. You are maybe not able to sell too many units, but your profit margin is higher. Yeah, and you then of course always need to decide what do you think is easier for you, where is your market, and where do you have also access to the market. Then the next thing is, of course, here target market, South African market in general, and sorry, you can see there are links in it. I obviously pressed on it, then it just went somewhere else. So we were here at the target market, South African market, but also the interest by sub-region, cities, age and gender. So we really did a in-depth research here for you so that you know exactly who at the end is using these wigs and hair extensions, who do you need to target to make it as easy as possible for you. Yeah. Of course, all about the industry in the retail, on the retail side, but also on the manufacturing side. And then, like in all these books, what we did is we did some in-depth research for you about skills, qualification in the industries, and hair extension courses, so that you know, okay, so what I always recommend is if you want to start a business, you need to be some sort of an expert, please. That means you need to know a little bit more than the average person, because only then you're really able to advise and sell something. It doesn't mean that you need to be perfect, and that's why we also said, okay, here are some qualifications for the specific industries where your expertise and experience, you would be able then to upskill yourself specifically in this industry. And at the end, as usual, some tips and tricks from me about how to start a business, what to really think about it, what to be aware of, even if you want then later on to apply for funding. And really it depends on which area you want to be in there. Maybe this is also a business where you don't really need too much funding for it to start. But even if you don't need funding, please do yourself a favor and make sure you do some proper research and see if there's really a market in your area, if you have access to the market. It makes no sense if you go around and ask all the hairdressers in your area and they say, no thanks, we have a good supplier, we are not interested. Please don't even start that. Yeah, it makes no sense. Okay, so I hope I was able to give you a nice overview what we covered in this specific book. Let me quickly see. There are a few participants here on Zoom. Let me see what is happening here on Facebook. Bonizile asked if she can get this book. Yes, of course. That's why we are writing all these books. Let me quickly, I will post you the link where you then can order this book. Please be aware it is an ebook. As soon as you paid, it's only 290 Rand. I think it's really, at the end of the day, it's too cheap. Okay, also for all the effort we put into it. But like I said, I want to help you. I want to see people succeed. I want to have been able to help even more entrepreneurs start their businesses. And yeah, because SMMEs are always the backbone of every economy. Yeah. So, and then let me see, so I will put that link first here into Zoom, and then here I hope you see the link, and then I will also go to Facebook, and Bonizile, here is the link. You can click on it. It shows you then you can pay with PayFast, EFT, and debit or credit card, and then you can, it opens immediately afterwards, after you paid, the link on your smartphone, on your computer or your laptop, and you can then, it opens this book and you can then download it. Yeah? So, a pleasure, Bonizile. She just said thanks. And then, yes, okay. So what you also can do here at Zoom, somebody is asking me just now, is if you need a business plan and you say, I want to try that on my own, use the information in this book for your business plan. It covers already so much about your target market, your competitors. It covers about setting up, if you are a manufacturer, what do you need to take into consideration, and the different products. And so you will be able to use also this book if you want to do your own business plan, to be able then to apply for funding or find private investors. And yes, that is why we are drafting and compiling all these books, We want you to be informed. We want you to be informed to make informed decisions if it's the right industry, but also use our expertise, our access here to paid research. We of course use also Google research, but the majority is really we use the paid research where you then get high level, is it high level or is it, you know what I mean, high quality research, yeah? Okay, I think there are no other questions here on Facebook. Let me quickly have a look if there are any questions. Belinda, yes, pleasure. Here on Zoom. So, okay, so I wish you, like always, a really good, successful week. And yes, how do you become successful? Is number one is believe in yourself, make decisions from a point of as if you would be already the successful entrepreneur you envision yourself. And number three, do it. Move your butt. Okay. And let me tell you, what I learned, because I really started here from scratch here in South Africa, and you make decisions, you do something, it's maybe not the right direction, and then you are pushed into another direction, but it still gets you step by step closer to your goal. Yeah. And yes, never ever give up, just push through it, move your butt, do things, try things out, and that's definitely the way to go. Great. Okay, so enjoy the rest of your week. Yeah, lots of success, what I wished you already, and we will definitely see us next week. And I think next week what we are busy with doing is we updating the how to organize your business again, and I will talk about it next week and also will highlight why it is so important, and I will share that with you. Click the link, you have the link here. I'm sure you saw that. If you're interested in this book, if you are interested in starting your own wig or hair extension business, I highly can recommend that. And we just have somebody else also with this book to set up their business in this regards. And so, yes, I will definitely keep you updated what's happening there too. Take care. Bye.